There are hundreds of different tribes across the United States, each with a diverse tradition, culture, religion, clothing, and so forth. However, for our presentation, we're going to be focusing on the Apache tribe. The Apache people first got their name during their encounter with the Spanish conquistadors in the early 17th century. If you fast forward to the late 19th century to early 20th century, which is the time period we'll be focusing our presentation on, you'll see that the Apache tribe resided in Oklahoma, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and also northern Mexico. The Apache tribe resided near water sources like rivers or lakes. They also resided near mountains and other structures. They lived in wickiups, which are also referred to as wigwams or wetus, which have an oval frame and are covered with brushwood or grass. Today, they are still used for ceremonial purposes. Though less common, some Apaches lived in teepees. Teepees are cone-shaped tents made of animal skin and wooden poles. They have a smoke flap at the top. The Apaches believed that supernatural beings and the spirits of their ancestors lived with them. Though they could not see them, they were there. They also associated these spirits with structures like mountains or streams. The Apaches also valued cleanliness, for cleanliness meant that their bodies were free of bad luck and evil spirits. As a whole, religion was a huge part of their daily lives. Furthermore, the Apaches respected nature out of reverence for their ancestors. Their dances and celebrations were used to communicate with the spirits. Some purposes of these celebrations and dances included healing, celebrating the puberty of young girls, or requesting rain. Clothing was another crucial aspect of their daily lives. It was used for religious purposes as well as to show social class and hierarchy. The Apache people were resilient in their fights with Mexico and America alike. Though most surrendered and were moved to reservations by the late 19th century, some Apache chiefs, like Geronimo, led a long and continuous fight to preserve Apache identity and land. Sadly, he too surrendered by signing a treaty in 1909. As a result, today, the Apaches live in reservations like Fort Apache Indian Reservation, which is located in Arizona. This particular reservation has 12,500 inhabitants, and the languages that are spoken there are both English and Western Apache. Some Apaches follow Christianity, while others follow their traditional tribal religion.